しもし
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
Off a day, and welcome to the Valorant Esports League, Summer League rather, brought to you by Guam Army National Guard, Heavy Hitters, and Guam Windward Memorial. I'm your commentator, Shado Gaming, joined to my right, physically, mentally, emotionally, and lovingly, my melee god's fiery son, Blaze Jesus. How you doing, Blaze?
I am doing good, everyone. I'm really excited for the game today. We got Rush versus Epic Reapers.
You sound so tired right now.
Yeah.
This dude was scrambling to get a laptop so he can get online. Sounds good. Good microphone, good strats. Blaze Jesus from the Spectrum team. Unfortunately, they're not going to be playing today. We're going to be having Team Epic Reapers versus Rush. Now, I wasn't commentating last games, but Rush currently at second place with 5 wins, 2 losses, and Epic Reapers in 5th place out of 6 with 3 wins, 5 losses. Now, I was saying, and I'm going to eat my words from the first time I commentated Rush, they were arguably not the strongest team. That's what I said. And it seems like I need to put a shoe in my mouth because they are 5-2 with the pick. They picked up Alva and Jehex for the win, and they were just bopping people last 2 weeks ago. So it's going to be exciting to see how they're gonna play against Epic Reapers. Of course, Epic Reapers, despite being in the 5th place spot, have really strong players. They have Aurora as well as Sweats. So Sweats has been improving quite a bit. He's been playing with a lot of the collab koalas and his teammates himself on comp, and they've been doing really well. So I want to see the improvements that they have in terms of teamwork and great gunplay. Like Sweats has improved dramatically when it comes to gunplay, so he's been doing really good, and I want to see more of him in this tournament. Now it looks like they're going to be on the, I believe, defending side with Epic Reapers, and attacking side will be Rush on the map Bind, or rather, it looks like there might be some buggy lobby system going on here. So we're going to be remaking the lobby, and we're going to get back to you on the rest of the match. But more importantly, let's just talk more about Rush, because they are going to be playing 2 games this weekend, or yeah, for Saturday. They're going to be playing Epic Reapers, as well as after this, they're going to be playing Collab Koalas. So Collab and Epic are both at the sort of bottom spot in 4th and 5th place out of 6. Now, if Collab Koalas does beat Rush, they will actually be in a great, they're going to take over Immunity, who's currently 4-3 right now. But if Immunity loses, they're definitely going to have a bigger gap there. So Collab Koalas does have an opportunity to make it to 3rd place in terms of standings, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Ken, we're going to have top 4 be on the playoffs. So it's very important to have that top 4 spot. Epic Reapers, I'm not too sure if they can make top 4 if they do take this victory over RXG or Rush. Yeah, so it looks like there could be some more games, but like Collab Koalas is sitting pretty if they can take that victory over Rush today after this game. Now, Rush, RXG 21, I believe is a Silva main. Ava, you can't see it, but is also a... Oh, we're talking about Collab Koalas here. I can see it on the screen. So, but Rush, more importantly, Rush RxG21 playing that Sova. Juxing moves, part of old GGU. God guides us. What a name. Used to play, I believe, Brimstone, but I'm not too sure just yet what he's going to be playing. Jehex for the win, 100% Jet. He's been playing Jet quite a bit. I think it's either him or someone else on another team. But Jehex sounds like a Jet main name, right? Doesn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, that sounds like some I hop on the solo queue.
It sounds
then,
hella
you know,
Jet. It sounds hella Jet main. You know what I'm saying?
Insta-lock Jet kind of vibes.
Yeah, he has that insta-lock Jet. But you know, he's been doing really well. Sweats is actually kind of a utility player. He plays any role that he can. Aurora playing most likely Sova. He plays really good support. Subliminal playing that Omen probably. I don't know about Daryl in general. I think Daryl might be a name for somebody else, but we'll see how it goes for the bind pick. So we're gonna go and check the teams and see how the composition for each team is gonna go. Okay, and it looks like Juxing Move is actually going to be hovering over Raze. Guess they're going to have maybe a... Yeah, I bottled water picking over Juxing Moves' Brimstone pick. And they're Ava playing that Killjoy main, doing really well in the first games of the season. I like the composition. They're not opting for any duelists, especially on the attacker side, because they want to go for the long haul. If they can get any like 3 or 4 wins as an attacker, they're going to be doing so well as defense with that composition that they have right now. Maybe one duelist, but I don't know too much about what Epic Reapers is going to do. A lot of their players are very aggressive, right? So Sweats is aggressive, Aurora's aggressive, despite being very utilitarian in terms of their team composition. Now, I don't know about you, Blaze, but what do you think about the matchup in general?
So Rush, as you mentioned earlier, they're currently 5-2 in the standings for the Summer Series. So obviously, if we're just gonna go by like numbers alone, and also think about the fact that a lot of their players like Juxing Moves is on his second account, but both of his accounts right now are mortal, which is insane considering that when he was playing back during the first Valorant League that we had, he was around like. Yeah, he was like silver gold. I think he jumped up to plat a little bit later, but he hasn't been playing really that much since then. And then he just hopped back on, for Summer League. Rush asked him to play, and then he started like, okay, sure, I'll play comp, and then he's immortal now, which is like crazy.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of improvement when it comes to players that were playing from the previous season, and I'm so happy to see that. Not like not being complacent with your rank and just not improving and coming into the next season kind of still the same way or still the same skill level, but seeing them improve is so good because that means everyone else needs to improve, right? So you get all the Shoot Them Boys. Like, all the Shoot Them Boys are in Epic Reapers and Collab Koalas, and they are not doing too well right now. They're both 4th and 5th. So you're seeing a very, like, not only player skill increase, but team composition increase as well. And for Epic Reapers, you see a more, if you go check the stats right now, Aurora playing, of course, Cypher. He does play a very utilitarian role. He plays that Sentinel. Sweat's playing, and Subliminal playing the aggressive duelists when it comes to Reyna and Jet. And Daryl in general playing Brimstone and Sage.
I think Sage actually isn't one that I feel like you see too much on Bind of the Sentinels. I normally would think, maybe like a KJ or a Cypher, right? KJ is like one of the more popular Sentinels for this kind of map. A lot of open space, nice opening pick from Juxing Moves. But
yeah, look at them. They're going hard in the paint, and there's only one left in.
They're just pushing.
I like the aggressive push because all the attack rounds that they can get are just more nails in the coffin once they hit the second half. Because look at that, they only have 1 duelist. They have basically two utilities in Sky and Brimstone, or rather initiators, and a really good Sentinel in Killjoy. Ava, very strong. I believe a Killjoy main. I've never seen them play anything else but Killjoy.
Yeah,
and I just want to see how they react.
Yeah, I think so too. When we played against Rush, Spectrum, I don't think I ever saw Ava play anything else. Even if Spectrum, we might not be the greatest team in there, but I mean, they still took us seriously. So,
yeah, and it looks like
Ava.
Rush is going for a beef split with Hookah. I like Juxing Moves picking that Hookah because he has a very explosive for the win, flashing to see if anyone is there. Guys, with Sky. see if you flashed anyone with her voice cue, and I as well taking out Sweats in container and General having to go into CT, and Aurora close by, bopping him in the head. Elbow is taken over, and it looks like Subliminal having to go for the flank, but Ava taking down Daru, and it looks like they might have to either try to go for kills to go for a better. Yeah, they need to get money, so maybe Subliminal can get some sort of kill going on.
This early in the game, you know, you can't really be trying to save. If he tried to save and just stayed alive, he wouldn't have gotten the the death bonus, and he wouldn't have been able to buy the next round. So in that kind of situation, yeah, Subliminal definitely just needed to try to get a pick at least.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
not a whole lot you could ask.
it would have helped with the economy because at least it's round 3. This is basically a bonus round for Rush. They're going to keep their Spectres, and all of Epic Reapers are going to have a real gun now. But the obvious problem is if Epic Reapers is as explosive as they are in entry, that could be essentially Rush getting free guns, and this could just ruin the economy of Epic Reapers. This is very important. This is a very important round for Epic Reapers to try to cut that momentum out and try to even out that economy. Because if you look at the stats right now, they have no money.
Yep. Yeah, they're just forcing it with the full buys, just going to try to get around, not sure if they're going to be playing the bonus or not. And I think this is a really nice bonus. On the topic of being explosive, Spectres are really a gun where you can kind of just push in, run and gun Spectre is such a big meme in the community, but it's real, dude. Run and gun, like, meta, that's been real. Oh, but very nice pick from Sweats. They need those kind of picks if they want to be able to stay in this.
Ava securing A. You see all of Rush immediately rotating out of B long into mid, but you already see as well Epic Reapers with a really fast rotate. Subliminal on Heaven, and there's Daru doesn't get any kill there, and there's a free Vandal, but Sweats getting that trade against juxing moves. Eyeball to water getting the plant, but Subliminal could get the frag here. There it is.
Ava wasn't peeking in time. Unfortunate mistiming on the peak for Subliminal. Could have definitely helped out Eyebottled Water there.
Subliminal too caught up to worry and help Aurora out. I think Ava has lineups.
Oh, I think so too. I think he already has both of his mollies already on the spike.
Yeah.
Yep, and now it's just a 1v1. He only used one molly, I believe. He should still have one.
He used both.
Oh no, he used both already. Yeah, he needs to
push.
peek now. But he's so low.
So
Any
smart.
wall could easily do him in. He's just teasing.
Oh,
nice.
Pros don't stick, or pros don't fake. But that could have been a good instance of faking it right there.
Yeah, I think it's generally a rule of thumb in most situations that you can stick up until half, but then once you get to that half point, you should probably get off the spike, get ready for a peek in that kind of situation.
Ava did a really good job, basically. Peeking that bomb with his peeking the spike with his bot, didn't have to take any risks there to get Subliminal off the bomb. Really good job by Rush, and this is terrible. Look at that. They're basically half buying with sheriffs and light armor. Not everyone can. Their economy's in shambles. This is gonna look tough for the next 3 rounds.
Yep, they're just forced to try to stick with pistols. They're going to try to get at least, some kind of pick. But if they want to be able to buy next round and be able to make anything happen, and even if they are able to full buy next round, maybe get a kill or two here, they really need to make something happen since Rush is just going to have a whole ton of money for the next few rounds.
Yeah, they're not mixing up their defense either. You're seeing Sweat still in the container on site. A really strong play from Reyna because she can just throw her flash out of the container and peek out. But that hasn't worked, and I think they need to change their defense. But you have 2 flanks in Aurora, or rather Subliminal, all the way in B long.
They haven't gotten the spike down yet. Oh, Aurora is putting a lot of pressure. Nice headshot. And I'm really liking the pressure he's putting here on Rush with just his camera, even if, they don't know where Epic Reapers are. So just any pressure from the cam with the...
Ava is actually in a huge health deficit right now. Even a shorty at that range could kill. RxG21 slowly but surely making his way to the back of container. No timing, General looking at the other side of Hookah, and Ava planting that bomb for a little bit extra money.
That could have definitely been doable from General's side if he had still just been looking at where RxG was coming from. Because from that range, he could easily get a one-tap with a shorty. And then, Ava, as you mentioned, he was already at such low health that a shorty, even from, mid-range, could kill him.
Yeah, it was really good. Honestly, despite, they could have won that, but they got the best, almost one of the best scenarios you can with the save round, killing almost the whole team, like killing 3 people. You're getting a lot of money out of that, and they have a full buy with an op in Subliminal Sands.
Oh, the op. I'm really hoping we're going to see
There we
nice
go.
pick from Subliminal. And just like that, they already have such a good lead here. You know, Rush not doing as good as on money as I thought they would be doing. But, you know, that op pick isn't going to make it any better.
Yeah, and you notice that you're seeing a little bit of a change to the defense of Epic Reapers. They're not necessarily playing the default defense. You don't have anyone in Elba. You don't have anyone in CT looking at Hookah because of that smoke now. But they have to watch out. Juxi moves going hard on the paint. No kill. There it is. Oh my god, all the ults are going down.
So many ults going down. I heard a Hunter's Fury. I heard a Showstopper. And now the Brimstone ult.
3 ults.
What is happening?
3 ults killed 3 agents. They can afford using their ult. They're in such a great position. Oh, and General doesn't get the pick off of RxG21. 5-0. It's getting a little dicey for Epic Reapers right now. Once you get to the 6-point mark, you have to worry about taking into account all of the save rounds that you might have to do. More importantly, Rush is winning with a defensive composition. This is going to be so tough when the round the first half ends. They're going to have to deal with they're gonna have to deal with Sova information, Killjoy bots, Sky with a great flash that determines or that detects who I flashed in that area, and of course Brimstone with his smokes and Molly. Very scary defense.
I really wanted to mention that in the past couple rounds, you know, when Ava got that pick on A and Rush was able to get the push on the A site. I'm really liking that, like, it just goes to show you how crazy just being able to aim is in here. Ava is playing such a defensive character, as you mentioned, but yet, you know, he's still able to contribute so hard getting his team onto site.
Yeah, I think maybe they need to change up their defense as well. They're not playing. They're playing a very passive defense.
Move, just jumping onto the truck, not caring
Subliminal
whatsoever.
getting that trade though. I like the Subliminal finally getting a trade, getting a real gun. Oh, he's going hard. Oh, that a little too hard.
Oh.
But here comes General. Could get a kill. No, General! No! Oh, but the trade with Aurora! Aurora, he's running away. He wanted to get the gun, but RG10 picking him off. Aurora, last one alive. Bomb isn't even planted yet. He does have an opportunity to try to deny it.
And it's looking like they all know where he is.
It definitely does. Oh, yeah, he definitely saw. Jehex definitely saw him. Oh yeah, he's so dumb. Oh, the bait! Oh my god, he's a genius!